I got this text from not a fan exactly, let's say a viewer. His name is Scott. He had some words of advice for me, and I always like constructive advice. So I've copied it down on my iPad, and I'll read it. It's a little long, but I think you might find it interesting. Scott says this to me. He says, "It's sad that you probably won't read this, but let me explain it to you. Donald Trump uses the word hoax instead of the word ploy, which is the word he should use, but he doesn't believe that the Epstein files are a hoax. He knows they're real. He doesn't believe that the victims are a hoax. He knows they're real. What he was actually saying," says Scott, "is the Democrats are using Epstein as a ploy against him in order to demonize him and make him look bad in public, so that hopefully, from their point of view, they can impeach him again and fail again, most likely." That's what that meant. You should have learned that when he said COVID was a hoax, because we know he didn't mean COVID itself was a hoax. It was real, and he knew it. He meant that the Democrats would use it as the next hoax, or actually ploy, to get him against him in order to demonize him and try to destroy him, which is exactly what they did with COVID and exactly what you and they are doing with the Epstein files. You're just too dense to understand what he meant because you don't want to. So I've straightened you out. I know you won't learn from this because you choose not to and you're filled with hate. And by learning from this, that could change your narrative. But of course, now that you've learned, you won't apologize and admit that you maybe had the wrong perspective. You'll just let this video stand and you'll make an ass of yourself every day. Okay, thank you very much for explaining that to me, Scott. You're a virtual Trump whisperer. So what you're saying here, Scott, is that when Trump says it's a hoax, even though he knows it's not a hoax, he's not really lying. He's just using the wrong word. And when he says the victims are a hoax, even though he knows that's not true, that's just what we mere mortals would call a lie. It's just a way to throw the Democrats off his trail. And by the way, I didn't even know he called COVID a hoax. I thought he was just taking credit for stopping it. But I do have one question. If I do these stupid videos that you call them every day, and you watch them, who's the ass again?